Good morning everyone, and it is morning time actually. I'm actually down here. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Nice bright and early start. Wanted to quickly do this video before I go to work today. We did have some new information released last night. I've got to say, very badly released, regarding the levels of the Canary Islands. Tenerife moving up to level 4. Again, awful lot of confusion going on, mainly because of the way they released the information. I've got to say, very, very poor way to do it. It comes out in bits and bobs. It starts all kinds of rumours. Instead of saying, you're moving up to this level, here's all the restrictions, starts then. Here's the level, here's what you might get, it's going to start then. It just caused so much drama and confusion last night, including me, because level 4 last time did mean the bars and restaurants would close at 6 o'clock. So they told everyone it was going to be level 4. Everyone presumed that it was the same level 4 as last time. It turns out it's not. There's slightly different, and that bars and restaurants aren't going to be closing at that time. I just find the way they do it very, very confusing. We still don't have all the exact rules. That's now getting released today at some point. Instead of just coming out with it all at once, I don't like the way they do it. It's this level, but we're not going to tell you anything until tomorrow. Then it's going to start a few days later. It's all very, very confusing. And with it being a small island as well, the rumours do spread quickly. And it's very easy to get sucked up into them. When I was out last night, everyone was talking about level 4 and it being the bars and restaurants closing at 6. So again, even I got sucked in, and I made a post and I said bars and restaurants will probably be closing at 6 o'clock. And then an hour later, it's completely wrong. So it is very difficult, and it is mostly down to the way they release the information, which, in my opinion, isn't the best way to do it. So, welcome to the channel if you are new. Welcome back if you're not. If you are a subscriber, good morning. I'm going to start quickly with the latest figures for COVID, the reason it's gone into level 4. We did have 914 new cases yesterday, so it is on the increase big time. Tenerife had 510 of those new cases, which for a small island like us is quite a lot. We were used to having maybe 100 or so. 500 is a bit of a big jump, so we have seen a big increase there. In terms of Gran Canaria, 337 new cases, Lanzarote 22, Fuerteventura 21, La Palma 15. La Palma's a very small island. La Gomera now has 8. They had none the other week, and El Hierro only has 1. So we have seen a bit of an increase in those COVID figures in quite a rapid rate as well. It was quite a big jump. In terms of vaccinations, they are still going pretty well. We're over the 50% mark now with the vaccinations. So they are flying 2 million plus now, vaccinations going on. And I do believe someone has told me that if you're over 18, you can go and get your vaccination now. I'm due for mine on Sunday. So the total administered vaccinations now is 2,306,536 doses. And fully immunised now, 1,044,058 people, which is 53% are fully vaccinated. So vaccine's going well, but rates are creeping up quite rapidly over here at the moment. So let's go back to the main bit of news. This is the main big change. There's not many other things that I didn't cover in the last news update. So, following the Governing Council meeting today, which was yesterday, they are moving Tenerife into level 4 due to pressure on the healthcare system. I know they did close one of the vaccination centres to get the nurses back into the hospitals to deal with the increase of the COVID rates. So, we do have a bit of a problem over here at the moment. So, Tenerife will rise to level 4, Gran Canaria and La Palma go up to level 3. Where Fuerteventura is in level 3 as well. Lanzarote and La Gomera go to level 2, and El Hierro remains at level 1 with just their 1 case over there. These changes in levels will take effect from midnight, so that was midnight last night, except in the case of Tenerife. Again, this was confusing. The other levels instant with Tenerife, it's not going to be official and not going to start until it's posted in the official Gazette, the BOC. So Tenerife not quite moving at the same level as the others. Again, that caused loads of confusion as well. People were saying it was midnight last night. People are saying it's now Sunday at midnight. People are saying it's Monday. It just gets so confusing the way they do this. In my opinion, some people might, prove me wrong, but in my opinion, it causes so much drama the way they release the information. So the new measures for level 4 will not come into effect until Monday, it says here. So I presume that'll be Sunday night at midnight. So Monday 12:01. So the key points that they know at the moment, we haven't got the full information list, but at the moment this is what they're saying it's going to be. Closing time for hospitality will be maintained at midnight, so it's not going to be at 6 o'clock like everyone was thinking. It's going to stay at midnight like it has been for the last few weeks, so that's not a problem at all. That's your bars and restaurants. In relation to sports activity at level 4, a 33% capacity will be allowed indoors, but all with the COVID certificate. The same happens with cultural activities with a maximum capacity of 55%. Regarding the COVID certificate, hospitality activity will continue with an interior capacity of 50%, but all people over 18 who access will need the document. So that means if you're going into the interior of a restaurant, you will need to either show a negative test or vaccination certificate or vaccination pass, or maybe the app. They haven't quite released exactly what they need. So that is what they think the new rules will be. Again, they haven't quite all been released, but the main thing is the bars and restaurants are not going to close at 6, which is what everyone was worrying about. I got a lot of messages last night asking me. I even had people messaging me a few emails. Can you cancel the car hire? We're not going to come if it's going to be 6 p.m. And then when it was discovered that's not going to happen, I had people re-emailing me, don't cancel the car, I want to keep it, we're coming now. It just caused so much confusion the way they did it. So we will have to wait and see for the exact full list of the restrictions. I don't think there's going to be too much change from what there is now, apart from in those interiors, inside the bars, the restaurants, they do want you to have your COVID vaccination certificate. And the strong word is, if you haven't got the vaccination certificate, you would be able to enter with a negative test. Again, we'll have to wait and see exactly what is printed. But I just wanted to reassure you guys, it's not going to be a huge change. There's no got to be back in your hotel after 6 o'clock was a common question. Is there another lockdown? Definitely not. Will we all have to be off the streets by 6? No. Bars and restaurants can stay open until 12. These were all the main concerns. Out on the streets, you don't have to wear the mask still, no problem, as long as you can keep the distance. Inside, you do have to wear the mask unless you're eating or drinking. The other thing was, a lot of people said the gyms were going to close. Again, we still don't quite know. I imagine the gyms should be able to stay open, again, if you can show your vaccination certificate. There will be reduced capacity, but they should still be able to go with the vaccination. But we do all have to wait and see until it's fully printed. I will include that in the next update next week. I'll go through everything exact as it's printed, but I don't think there's going to be big major changes. Are your holidays going to be cancelled? No, not on that reason. If it's cancelled, it would be for other reasons, like the UK or the airlines choosing to. You can still come on holiday, you can still come and have fun. The excursions are all on. A lot of other questions, will Siam Park close? No, I don't think so, highly doubt it. Laura Park as well, they should all still be able to stay open. It does seem like they're targeting the bars and restaurants interior wise, as they've identified that as a bit of a problem, and they are going to make sure everyone has had the vaccination to be indoors. So I hope that gives you a bit of reassurance. Again, I can't give you the full shebang because it's not been printed yet, but I did want to address a few of the rumours. I had a lot of messages, I woke up to more messages this morning, emails and things, so just to give you a bit of reassurance, your holidays can still go ahead, not a major problem. We just have to wait and hope we don't get added to the UK Amber Plus list, could be an issue. But for now, stay positive. They do release the information quite poorly, it is a bit all over the place. but there's not going to be major changes with the level 4. Just some specific areas are going to have some extra restrictions. So they're not closing the interior of the bars and restaurants. You're just going to need to have a certificate if you do want to go into them. But plenty of outdoor seating if you're not vaccinated like me. I don't get mine till Sunday, so and that's only the first one, so I'm not too bothered. I try and sit outside anyway, so that's going to be it for now. I have got to get to work and get a few cars out. If you have enjoyed it, do hit the subscribe button. I will be back next week with more of a detailed update for you. But for now, I hope that gives you an idea of what's going on. And do hit the thumbs up, drop your comments, let me know what you think. Don't be too scared by the media, the rumours and things. Stride on, and I will see you next week.